Welcome to our new series, Road to the Multiverse of Madness, where we will discuss 4 different Marvel properties we think will show up in the new Doctor Strange movie that comes out in just 2 days. All right, Danny. So we are covering What If this week. It's the final week.
Yeah.
We're in the home stretch now of Doctor Strange.
I'm excited. I am very excited.
We're doing a little reverse roll this time.
Yeah.
I'm usually the one that's driving the car here. This time it's you. What do you got here?
I have notes on What If. Okay. So first of all, I don't really like this series too much. It's kind of just like kind of there. You know, it's like it doesn't feel like canon, but I know it is canon and going into Multiverse of Madness. So I don't know.
And they also renewed for season 2. So
maybe I did like the end of it, which we'll talk about these last couple episodes. But
there's 5 episodes in particular we want to talk about.
Yes,
out of these episodes.
That being Captain Carter, the Doctor Strange episode, the Zombies episode, and both Ultron episodes. So
all right, let's start with Captain Carter.
Captain Carter. Basically, it's just the first Avenger with Agent Carter as Captain America. He follows it beat for beat, basically.
It literally does follow it beat for beat.
You know what I
Except
mean?
Steve is kind of like a damsel in distress in this movie.
Yeah,
and
Steve
but
is
he also has this like Iron Man armor, which is really cool.
He gets the Iron Man armor. Yep.
So that's really cool. I was like,
that's really cool.
Right.
The cool thing about this episode is all these episodes, basically, most of the actors return to voice the animated characters. So I just definitely noticed that with Haley Atwell.
No Chris Evans or Robert.
Oh, wasn't Chris? Wow, he sounded really close to Chris Evans then.
Yeah, I don't think it was Chris Evans.
I know Hugo Weaving didn't come back. That was Ross
Marquand.
Marquand, yeah.
Yep.
So
same guy who did it in Infinity War.
Yeah, which he does a pretty good job. Yeah,
he does. This episode was all right. I mean, it was a decent start for the show, but whatever. All right, moving on to the next episode, we got
probably the most relevant episode to Doctor Strange.
One, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the Doctor Strange episode where if he lost his heart instead of his hands. So basically the whole episode is just Christine keeps dying in the car crash that Strange loses his hands in. So a couple things that are different, because this is like a universe where only one thing has changed. Technically 2 things are changed, because Christine is in the car, first of all.
Yes.
And then second of all, he doesn't get his hands broken in the car crash. So that's 2 things. That's just saying. But we see Stephen basically turn into Doctor Strange to Sinister Strange. I think that's technically what he's called in the new movie.
We don't know if it's Sinister Strange we don't know if it's the same Strange we're seeing from the Disney Plus show. We don't know that. Like he doesn't really have a name, I don't think, in the What If show.
Oh, I thought in. Oh yeah, no, he doesn't. Does he? I don't know.
No, he just looked like him in the trailer. We don't know.
I hope it's him.
It would be really cool. But like well, as we know from the last episode, he's with the Watcher now. So like,
I mean, that looks like some weird dimension that he's in the trailer. So
it'd be cool if they do. That's how we'll know for sure if it is him in Multiverse of Madness. If they go there and if they bring the Watcher, that's gonna be cool too.
That would be cool. Jeffrey Wright with the big head.
Mm-hmm.
That would look cool.
Yeah, but yeah, this episode was by far, I think, my favorite in the show.
Yeah,
it was just very emotional, very deep, very well thought out.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great standalone episode if you want to watch just an entertaining Marvel story. You just see the downfall of Doctor Strange, and like, because he's always been known as like a really pure character, and like to see him be selfish and basically just turn into this horrible person. But like in the end, he gets redeemed. But it's just interesting seeing like a character study.
Zombies episode. So the Zombies episode was kind of cool. It was basically ripped kind of right from the comics in a way, but also MCU-ified, if you will.
I'm a little confused on how, because if zombies are kind of dumb, they're supposed to be dumb. Are they not dumb in this one because they can still use all their powers and stuff, and they have
or they still have control of it? I mean, you just don't know how much control they actually have of their powers besides Wanda, because she's just f***ing crazy. But,
yeah.
And Vision as well. Or he's a lot.
So it's like really horrific episode, specifically with them, because he loves her so much, and she's already a zombie, that he kidnaps T'Challa and is feeding parts of him to her, like one by one, very slowly. So like Vision is like a mad scientist in this episode, and it's terrifying.
Literally reverse WandaVision in a way.
A little bit, yeah.
So that's a
Yeah, because like they're both trying to keep each other's memory alive or whatever, So Vision's holding on to the last bits of Wanda that are there, and then Wanda literally wants to create another Vision in WandaVision.
we've also seen like in the trailers a zombie looking Wanda, and we've definitely seen Zombie Strange.
Yeah.
Definitely not the same Zombie Strange, but
Did we see him in this episode, Zombie Strange, or I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah, we see Zombie Strange in this episode.
Oh, okay.
Like it's very brief in the beginning. It's not really like anything.
Oh, it's
to
part of
write
like the
home about.
monologue
Yeah,
kind of thing. Okay.
it's that part. All right, last 2 episodes. So, Party Thor. that was
Well, it was at the end of the Party Thor.
yeah. It's
episode.
the end of Party Thor. We see the big villain of What If, which happens to be just like Vision Ultron.
Yeah.
What do they call him?
I just called him Ultron. I don't.
It's just Ultron. All right.
Yeah.
It's like Supreme Ultron. I don't know.
Probably Supreme Ultron or something like that.
I'll look it up.
He basically he ends up winning against the Avengers in Age of Ultron in the timeline of the movie.
Yep.
And he gains the Infinity Stones from Thanos and just chops him in half with the Mind Stone, which I thought was like why didn't Vision do that,
Yeah.
But anyway, then the Watcher has to break his oath of neutrality to save the multiverse because he's literally like Ultron is going into different universes and conquering them and killing everyone, or because that's his whole mission that he wants to rid the world of humanity, or the universe of humanity. So he kind of like in this episode he kind of expands his goal.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly.
It's a crazy goal.
Yeah.
And like
It's only something that an AI built by Tony Stark would do.
Yeah, mixed with, the Mind Stone and Ultron. And a Vision. So
Yeah.
like it's just the Universe Avengers or whatever they call them, the Avengers of the
multiverse or whatever.
the Avengers of the multiverse.
Yeah, so they the Watcher's
Captain Carter back.
Watcher's solution is to get a bunch of people from different universes that we've already seen in other episodes. Besides Gamora, right? We missed her episode. She wasn't.
Yeah.
We didn't see her episode with Tony Stark. So we just see like a bunch of different versions of the Avengers come together and they defeat Ultron, and then ultimately Doctor Strange or Sinister Strange or whatever we're gonna call him, he traps him in like a box or whatever.
Yeah, I think
and he has to watch him.
So we already see like so many defenders coming into this new,
Defenders.
No, and we see so many Doctor Stranges coming into this movie. So like we got Defender Strange, we got Supreme Strange, we got Sinister Strange, and we got regular Doctor Strange.
Yep.
So like
we
don't know who's gonna be who here.
It's
like,
the Strangeverse.
Yeah, and the same thing with Wanda. We got at least 2 Wandas.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 that we've seen because Zombie Wanda. We don't know if that's Zombie Wanda or we don't know if that's just bloodified zombie.
I think, I don't know. I'm so excited for this movie, which is 2 days away.
Yeah,
so.
and things I think are going to come up in Multiverse of Madness in the 2 hours and 6 minutes we have of this movie. So I think on the Illuminati, there is going to be Captain Carter. I think she's going to be on the Illuminati.
Is she going to be animated? I wonder. It's going to be Haley Atwell.
I think Haley Atwell is
flesh.
going to reprise her role and just be like, CGI buffed up.
Okay.
But I mean, she could get buffed for the role too. We don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen a recent
Natalie
picture
Portman
of her.
apparently was got buff for Thor: Love and Thunder. So
True. Chad May.
I love that. That's the thing.
That one I think has a very high possibility to happen. Another one I think that's very high to possibility to happen is obviously Sinister Strange.
Yeah, Sinister Strange is definitely going to show up. Potentially a zombie. So you already talked about Strange as zombie is going to show up. Is Spider Hunter Spidey or Zombie Hunter Spidey going to show up?
We're going to get a Spider-Man, I think. I don't know if we're going to get that Spider-Man.
That'd be cool. A lot of stuff, and this has a lot of potential for the future of What If the show. Whatever happens in this movie, I assume that the multiverse isn't going to be repaired by the end of this movie. If anything, it's going to get worse, and there's going to be a bunch of different universes in our MCU universe. So I don't know.
Ultimately, the comic line that this is based off of ends up Wanda getting rid of mutants, I'm pretty sure. But I think it's going to bring mutants in.
That's House of M.
Yeah, House of M. That's the line.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're gonna do for the MCU. They're gonna bring mutants into the universe.
That'd be so
Wanda's
cool.
gonna say let there be mutants and stuff like that. So like,
Okay.
I don't know how it's gonna happen, how exactly it's gonna work. Maybe something's gonna happen with the kids, and shit's gonna get real. Because like, there's gonna be a lot of people dying in this movie too. Don't get me wrong. So
Yeah, well, now we haven't said it before, but do we think that Doctor Strange is going to die in this movie?
well, obviously one of them is. I don't know which one it is.
I don't want Wanda to die. I think she has way more to do.
Well, one of the Wandas is probably gonna die.
Well, yeah,
But
okay, but like the ones
maybe
that we care about
our
are the,
Doctor Strange in the MCU. Doctor Strange might die and be replaced, by,
replaced with
like,
Sinister
one of the,
Strange or
one of the
something?
other ones.
oh,
We don't-
Defender Strange
Either
maybe.
Defender Strange, Supreme Strange, we don't know yet. Some other less obvious things that might come into play here. The Watcher has a possibility to show up, which would be cool, like I mentioned earlier. Vision Ultron.
Oh
might
yeah,
have a-
because he could be unleashed.
either well, that might be too much for this movie. I think maybe just a different version of Vision Ultron.
Yeah.
One he could also be on the Illuminati. We never know. I think Killmonger is on the Illuminati too. I think Killmonger Black Panther is on the Illuminati.
Maybe.
Instead of Reed Richards. I think it is.
No, they got to include Reed Richards.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have
they
a
don't-
feeling it's gonna be.
I really want that to happen though, because
yeah,
it's
there's
like
a lot of hype around it.
he's like an integral part of the Illuminati. You know,
We're gonna probably get Black Bolt. We'll probably get the one from the Inhuman show. We'll probably get him.
I heard rumors about that. Yeah.
That makes sense. Patrick Stewart, of course. Mordo, probably also on the Illuminati. He also might be the villain of the show, movie. We don't know. There's just so many things that are gonna show up so much, and I'm just so excited.
I don't know. Yeah, so many possibilities could happen. I guess we're not going to know until we know in 2 days. So
Yeah, but I think this is a good stopping point for this before we go too deep into our theories.
yeah,
So 2 days away, look for our podcast review on Multiverse of Madness come Friday, May 6th. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
Anyway,
my bad.
Yeah, whatever. You can see the CGs on our screen here, our names, our where to find us, the usual stuff. Like and subscribe. We love doing this kind of content. If you want to see more series like this for any upcoming movies or franchises, let us know, because we had a really fun time doing this Road to the Multiverse of Madness series.
It's like building hype and getting us prepared for our expectations for the movie that's coming out. Yeah, so like as you see, Dan is very hyped.
I'm very happy. All right. Anyway, we'll see you in a few days. Until then, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I almost messed that one up. But yeah, catch you later.